Hi there, welcome back to Tyranny, and we're going to hold a war council here after we've been, we've been given the quest to kill the voices of Nerat, and we still need to go to Ash to discuss with him. We want to speak with our companions first about the recent events, Arcaning and such. First verse. Are trying to piss everyone off, or do you just do this for fun? I'm not judging either way, I'm just curious. Casting an edict on Vendrian's Well is a good way to shine a beacon on yourself or paint a target. Rose crosses her arms and smiles. Well... I saved your skin, didn't I? Sure did, for now. Like I said, I'm not trying to prod you, or suggest you made the wrong call. As someone who likes to stay discreet until she has the opening to strike a killing blow, I find your little public gesture of dominance, well, quaint, charming in a dumb way. Ah, thank you, Verse. And Barik, what do you have to say? I can scarcely believe it. You proclaimed an edict. You wielded the power of the Overlord. For a moment perhaps, but it was enough to turn the tide of battle in our favor. That simply doesn't happen. The Overlord's magic is as unknowable as anything on Terratus, as mysterious and, well, I was about to say as unapproachable as the spires, but you have cleanly dispelled that notion. So what do you suggest I do next? Hold fast to your loyalties in the Overlord's hierarchy. There's always the chance that Kyros will leave you alone if your fealty is true, but I offer no guarantees. That is what I would do anyway. You must follow your own path. This can only mean trouble for us. Kyros doesn't tolerate competition. No, indeed, I wouldn't want to stand in your place when the day of reckoning comes, but standing next to you might prove just as dangerous. Well, then more questions, maybe? No. Nothing new. So, that was Barik. Yeah, he's telling me to stick to the stuff that is tried and true, and that's probably what we want, given our character. So what about Lantry? Hey, Lantry. Finishing the last pen strokes of a note running about his left arm, Lantry looks up at you with a nod.
Not to steal your glorious day in the sun, but I must say, now all my notes on you are suddenly worth 10 times their weight in iron. My journals will melt the linens off the ladies, I tell you.
And that still does matter to you? Well, good for you, Lantry.
What's that you say? Buxom, nubile lasses with an interest in old men who know history. You need a definitive Tractatus on the trials and tribulations of the Archon of the Tears? Ha! Well, you're in luck. I think one can safely conclude that you have the Overlord's attention, and that of the Tears. Soon, all of Terratus. You realize, I trust, I hope, that nobody other than Kyros has ever cast an edict until you.
So are you sure history hasn't just edited or forgotten those who could rival the Overlord? Oh my god, we're treading a difficult path here, or we could just go for that. Happen to know when Kyros first cast an edict?
Good question. In parts north, it's commonly held that Kyros' Edict of Dust was the first, but it was cast in the year 11. It was just the first edict to ripple across the whole of Terratus. If you lived somewhere that used to have antelope, you probably think that's the first edict of the Overlord. But here, the answer is given to us by the Overlord's own sense of posterity. Year 0 of Kyros' calendar is said to correspond to the day Kyros went from warlord to wearer of many crowns. A victory won when the first Edict of Storms shocked both the Cloud Barons and the realm of Medrev to capitulate.
Oh, these guys, the Cloud Barons. Antelope? Is that an animal? We're dumb enough to ask that.
Yes, or it was, at least, until they were all wiped out by the Edict of Dust. Or that's as best we've pieced it together from the records. From what we've gathered from their skeletons, they were some sort of mute beast man that ran on 4 legs.
Oh my god, the antelope. Kyros has slain the antelope people. Oh my god, what a hunt. Are you sure history hasn't just edited or forgotten those who could rival the Overlord?
Well, I have a hard time believing that someone would cast an edict and not have it noticed.
Yes, but maybe a rival. Oh my god. I don't want to say this. Maybe a rival casts an edict, Kyros kills the rival, takes credit for the events. That is less revolutionary than the second one.
Well, as of now, I've seen with my own eyes that the Overlord is not unique in this regard. And I suppose you're all the evidence I need to throw suspicion on the record. Now, if you are right, that implies the Overlord has no qualms silencing and murdering those who pose a threat. In your case, at least my written record of you might survive. See? I'm being optimistic.
Alright, you'll help us, Lantry. Also safe to assume Kyros will try to solve me in some fashion.
At the same time, if you really were a meaningful threat, you'd have already been the victim of an edict, or bled in Mark's daggers. So this has me rather curious. Just what does the Overlord wish to do with you?
Yeah, what? What indeed? Thank you, Lantry. Now, while we're here, Callio. I haven't talked to her since she delivered us that that message. Regards, Jacob the Lord Red. You look as if you need something. Callio tips her head on one side, a glimmer of curiosity in her dark, discerning eyes. What can I do for you? Callio touches a gentle hand to your shoulder. I just wanted to talk to you because I find you so charming. Farewell, Callio.
Right.
So now, let's leave for Graven Ash, I suppose. Talk to him. Stay to your friends. And stay true to your enemies, I guess. To Iron Hearth. Wow, there's more in... There's more things inaccessible. What's going on here? But is... wait a moment. Come on. Journal. Encyclopedia, notes, biography, quests. Where is Graven Ash now? Is he still in Iron Hearth? Yeah, I suppose he is. So let's go to Iron Hearth at once and talk to him. Oh, where will this lead us? What will happen? Will we find out? After the loading screen. There we go. It's Judgment Day. There's Arrhenius, there's Radix, there's Graven Ash and Marik. There is going to be a lot happening here. I guess. Let's talk to the others here. Akalos, do you have anything to say? No? Welcome back, Fatebinder. Need something from me? No. So nothing new from these guys. Maybe they could I thought they would maybe give me some kind of hint as what to do now, but I suppose not. Hey there.
We find ourselves at an impasse. You are no fate-binder to be shrugged off, dispatched, or underestimated. No, that time is over. You are an Archon.
And now you attack me? Uh-huh. I'm something, alright.
Do not make light of what you've done. Between claiming powers beyond your ken and proclaiming an edict, I no longer know what to think of you. Time will tell if I am willing to tolerate your presence in this realm. Time, and a final deed to prove your fealty. The voices of Nerat must be executed. With his destruction, his leaderless mob will disperse throughout the tiers from which they came, and we will be free to subjugate this lawless realm. I expect nothing less than your report that the Archon of Secrets has been dealt with. Dismissed.
And now you're giving me orders now that we're... I'd rather deal with you first, General. No. I mean, that's something we want to do anyways, so... I will return when the Archon of Secrets is no more. Well, that was a short talk to Ash. Can we talk to more guys here? Maybe to Arrhenius? Fatebinder, I have work to do here. Speak with Ash if you need something. Radix? Marik? No one else? Can we talk about this again?
We find ourselves at an impasse. Your silence only incriminates you further. But never mind. We yet have a problem that is degrees of importance over you and your wayward authority. The voices of Nerat must be executed. With his destruction, his leaderless mob will disperse.
I know, you have said that I will return when the Archon of Secrets is no more. Shut up, Graven Ash. Oh my god. Hey, yeah, and we wanted to buy something. And that's what we can do here. It is worth mentioning, though, that we're not only liked in by the disfavor, we have also a lot of wrath with them. I mean, the wrath has fallen a bit, but there is wrath. Would like to see what we have to offer. Yes, of course. Give me these camping supplies, if you can. We'll buy 2. Thank you. Now we're at 6 and we're good. Very nice. What should we do now? Well, we'll go to Cacophony, of course. We'll see what is in this, I'm sorry, shitty place. At least it sounds like that. Haha. Oh my god. Come on, just summoning me for that? Really? Really, Mr. Archon? So we could go to Cacophony and nowhere else? Nowhere else. And let's go there. Nowhere else new, that is. Howling masses of Nerat's horde reside here amongst the dry, rocky plateaus. That is... I don't know. What will we do here? They are all... They should be all hungry now that we've blighted their land with Cairn's death. So there should be problems. Who knows if they're still there or if they're already at some other part of the... Oh, no, they are here. And they are quite numerous. First, I'm sure there are traps here. My god. What's going on here? Horde, horde, horde. Blood Chanter, Scarlet Fury. So, get ready for the next episode that is coming. That will be the Great Slaughter after this useless talk to Graven Ash. We should have just went there, right? Let's have a look at the... Wow, that's a pretty big thing here. That the Voices of Nerat is single, though. There's some beastmen in a pen. There's a Blood Chanter camp. And the groups are not that big, except this one here. That might be tricky if it adds here. But we'll see, we'll see. So thank you for watching, happy gaming to you, and see you in the next episode for some bloody slaughter of the Chorus. Have a good time until then.